Back in 2002, Elon Musk had already made millions from PayPal. Most people would have retired. Instead, Musk poured his money into industries that experts considered terrible investments. The first was electric cars. At the time, electric vehicles were slow, expensive, and unpopular. The second was space travel. Private rockets were considered nearly impossible to build profitably. The third was renewable energy. Again, most investors stayed away. Musk ignored the critics. While others saw risk, he saw opportunity, and he was willing to bet everything on it. There were moments when both Tesla and SpaceX were close to failure. One bad launch, one failed funding round, one major mistake, and Elon Musk might have disappeared from the headlines forever. But he kept going. Many people think Tesla made Musk a trillionaire. That's only part of the story. Tesla wasn't built to sell cars. It was built to accelerate the future. The company expanded into battery technology, energy storage, AI systems, robotics, and autonomous driving. Every Tesla vehicle became more than transportation. It became a rolling computer connected to a massive AI network. As Tesla grew, investors stopped valuing it like an automaker. They started valuing it like a technology company, and technology companies can become incredibly valuable. Yet even Tesla wasn't the biggest reason Musk crossed the trillion-dollar line. The real game changer was happening above Earth. If you're fascinated by stories of innovation, wealth, and the future, subscribe now, because the next part is where everything changes. While the public focused on Tesla, SpaceX was quietly transforming an entire industry. The company achieved something many experts once believed was impossible: reusable rockets. Instead of throwing away rockets after every launch, SpaceX learned how to land and reuse them. That single innovation dramatically reduced launch costs. Then came Starlink, thousands of satellites orbiting Earth, delivering internet access across the globe. What started as a bold experiment became a massive business. When SpaceX eventually entered public markets, investors saw more than a rocket company. They saw a company operating at the intersection of space, telecommunications, AI, infrastructure, and defense. The result? A valuation exceeding $2 trillion after its historic IPO. And because Musk owned a huge stake in the company, his personal fortune exploded past the trillion-dollar milestone. $1 trillion is so large that most people can't visualize it. 1 million seconds equals about 11 days. 1 billion seconds equals nearly 32 years. 1 trillion seconds, more than 31,000 years. But here's something important. Elon Musk doesn't have $1 trillion sitting in a bank account. Most of his wealth exists in ownership stakes within companies. The value rises and falls based on market prices and investor expectations. That's how modern wealth is created. Ownership, not salary, not hourly wages. Ownership of assets that grow over time. You might think reaching $1 trillion is the end of the story. For Elon Musk, it may just be the beginning. SpaceX is now discussing ambitions that would have sounded absurd a decade ago. Mars colonization, global satellite infrastructure, massive AI-powered systems, even revenue targets reaching into the trillions. Whether those goals become reality remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the person who became the world's first trillionaire didn't get there by following conventional wisdom. He got there by pursuing ideas that most people considered impossible. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk has achieved something no human being had ever achieved before. The world's first trillionaire. And now the question isn't whether a trillionaire can exist. The question is, who's going to be the second?